What's going on, guys? We just made it out to a state park today. Usually I'm fishing ponds. We're gonna be doing something a little bit differently. Just had a big front come through. It's pretty cold last night, so I don't know, I'm probably gonna be working some jigs off some points, maybe some suspending jerk baits. Bird blue skies, the bite might be pretty hard, but let's see what we could do. We have completely calm water. We have bird blue skies. We had a front last night, and it's gonna be warm today. So like textbook bad conditions for fishing. But we're gonna see if we can get a couple. It's never stopped me. I'm gonna throw on a suspending jerk bait. This little XRM, I actually got this in this month's mystery tackle box. I'm gonna throw this guy on. So I have no fish finder, no technology, nothing like that. I'm just out here literally on a small boat, and I gotta use my knowledge of where they might be to try and catch them. So it's a little more difficult for me when I'm out here, especially in rough conditions. Except for I think we just got one. A small one, but we got one. Oh, it's a pickerel. Pickerel swinging on trebles. This should be fun. Jeez. Oh, I guess we got one then. We're gonna go to a smaller jerk bait, or at least one that doesn't dive as far down. Let's see. There's a school of baitfish right under me. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh yeah, look at all those guys. That's gotta be what the bass are feeding on. So, about 1.5 inches fry. What could we do to mimic that? My bait's actually not a bad choice right now. It's about the same size. Stick with this. Really, right now, for me, I just need to cover water and find some fish. Usually in these crappy conditions, well, it's beautiful outside, but not good for fishing. The fish will be, once you find one, you find a school of them. They're usually stacked. All right, I've been fishing for about 1 hour. I caught one pickerel. I saw one bass. We're gonna move on. There's a creek bend up here. I have a feeling there should be some fish stacked over there. I'm gonna come up to it nice and slow. I work this jerk bait in there. I suspend a bait right in front of them. I should grab it. I'm hoping. I'm gonna rig up a drop shot. Go switch to something a little bit more finessey, and maybe we can land something then. Nice. This would be perfect. A little shimmer shad by Ketchco. It's gonna look awesome in super clear water, and it's like the perfect size for all those bait fish we're seeing. See how it looks in the water. Oh yeah, that looks perfect. So what we have right here is we have a creek coming in from over there. I'm sure this is going to be some deeper water right here. We have some vegetation on both sides. I'm sure in this deeper water on the ledge to the deeper water, it's going to hold some fish. On days like this where you have this super clear water, post-front conditions, got really blue skies, sun's out, you really got to just slow your roll. Fish are going to be doing one of two things. They're going to be suspended off a point, some deeper water, or they're going to be pushed up way back into some cover and some shade. Fish, for the most part, are going to behave just like a human would on a hot, sunny day. They're going to go for where it's going to be cooler, and they're going to go where there's some shade. So imagine you were standing out in a sunny day. You're not going to stand in the middle of pavement in some hot city air. You're going to want some cool area under a tree maybe. It's all relevant. Slow yourself down. Work areas more precisely. I'm sure you'll be able to pick one up. I'm gonna throw on a trick worm now onto the shaky head. I've been fishing for about 2.5 hours. Haven't had anything since like the first 15 minutes. There we go. Nice. Finally. So I just switched over to that green pumpkin red flake trick worm, and this guy came right off a rock in the shade. Let's go ahead and let him go. All right. Nice. All right, so quick update for you guys. The boat ramp is all the way down there. Today I worked all the way along this bank, that's the sunny side. And then right over there I went into the cove and I came straight across to this side of the lake. I was just fishing that tree for a little bit and I just caught that last bass right along this wall here. So my plan for the rest of this fishing trip is I'm gonna be fishing this wall right here, or this bank. It's shady, there's a lot of vegetation and rocks. I'm gonna work all the way along that, and then we're gonna go back to the boat ramp. So all I'm doing with this shaky head is I'm casting it to a target. Say I lay down a piece of wood, some grass, some lilies, and I'm just gonna let it sit there for a second. Any bass in the area will usually come investigate if they don't know you're around and they hear something hit the water. Let it sit there for about 5 seconds. And I'm just gonna lightly twitch it against the bottom a couple times. Twitch it a couple times, drag it just a couple of inches, bounce it, shake it a little bit, drag it another couple inches, and so on. It's really pretty simple stuff. And the bite on the shaky head is usually not going to be too aggressive. You're going to see your line start to move in a direction, or you're just going to feel a light little tap, tap. You're not going to hammer this thing like you're fishing a Senko or a moving bait. Just going to be a light pull, see your line moving, they're going to be there and you just lean back into them. Let them eat it, because most of the time you're fishing a 5-6 inch worm and the hook's in the first inch of the bait, so you feel that tap, don't rip it out of their mouth right away. Give them a 2 count even, and then set the hook. And it's a light wire hook, it's gonna set pretty easily. You don't need to rip it out of their mouth like I'm saying. Just lean back onto them. Small hook set, it's finesse style. And they should be pinned. Alright guys, we are back at the boat ramp. We didn't do too good today, but we still caught something at least. The conditions were definitely tough. Got one on the shaky head, and I got that pickerel in the beginning, but persistence, and definitely gotta switch up your tactics to fish in days like this. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.